Morning, team. Um, so time for another little update for you. Basically, we've been gifted a load of stuff from a studio not too far away from us, and I've taken one load already, but I'm just letting you know I'm going to pick up another load. I'm in my bunker. Meet the bunker. It's somewhere else in my house. So yeah, I can't show you us actually going to the studio and picking it up due to non-disclosure agreements. But once I get back to the workshop, I'll go through some of the things with you of what we've picked up and what we're going to do with them and how we're going to use them at the show this year. So let's continue. Okay, I've arrived at the workshop. So I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute and show you what we've got. But just a background, we get gifted quite a few things from different film companies who are clearing out prop stores and things like that, and word's getting around about the more stuff that we're doing. So yeah, let me show you what we've got. So something we need at the show is outside lighting for the evening. Direct people, show people where markers are, and we've got these old pillars from another production, and part of all these lights we've been gifted which is from a sci-fi drama. I can't tell you what it is, but there's loads of it. So there's these they're just normal E27 lights. They're quite modern, so we'll use those up by the village green area, which is where all the food stalls and that sort of thing are, so we'll put them around. I think that'll be really sweet having that. And then, oh, look at these guys. Nice pair of searchlights. I haven't researched where they're from yet. They are military. I don't know they're British Army or somewhere in Europe. They're not American, but they're pretty cool. So we'll put those again somewhere around maybe around the 40s town square. They do work, so that'll be pretty cool. We're not going to light them up and shoot them at aircraft because that's not very nice. But for us, yeah, they're pretty good. So we're still unpacking and sorting things out of what we got gifted, because it took 2 Luton van loads to come here. We've got another Luton van load to go yet, so I'm just going to show you these boxes down here. We don't know what's quite in them yet, but not a breakaway. Some modern bits have come through, and I haven't unpacked this, so I can't tell you exactly what's in here. But it's a mixed mixture. We've got some strange lamps like this. Now that might be a railway light. If anyone knows what that is, please tell us, because I don't know the period. I haven't researched this yet, so I don't know what that is. We've got some really nice, really heavy lights. I think this might be from an operating theatre or something. Again, we do have a medical camp at the show. That's one's World War II section, so we'll probably put that in there. Obviously we're building the Wyoming's. The Wyoming's a part of it, but the American frontier town. Temptation. So we're starting to collect lights as well. So we've got quite a few lamps like this. Now there's a few of these. This one has got space for a funnel, so we can actually put a funnel in that. And then a little trick we do in the film world is we use pick-me bulbs, not quite these, they're the smaller ones, the ones that go inside an oven. And we use those and then put bandage gauze around them. And when they're lit inside a funnel, they look exactly like oil lamps or gas lighting, but it's very, very effective. I'm not going to show you more in that box. There's a few things in there. Let's go to the next box, shall we? See what's in here. Again, I don't know what's in here yet, so there's some quite nice outside lamps. This may go into the frontier section. We might use this somewhere else, because we have Cold War, we have Vietnam, British and American. So there's loads of different areas. We've got lots of these plates. We'll definitely use this in the saloon bar, because it's quite nice actually to develop the saloon bar in a time when everyone's watching Yellowstone and things like that. It's been very handy for us, because the American frontier is very topical at the moment. What else have we got in here? Things which I don't know what we're going to fit to at all. I don't think this fits anything. for us at the moment, but coming years, then we have got plans to expand what we're doing, and we are looking at other periods in time with other reenactors in living history. So that'll be after this show. So I'll tell you about that later. We've got quite a lot of these lamps. They're quite basic, but they're good for general dressing. So we'll use these around as well. That'd be quite nice. Again, there's things that we don't really need on this. Some nice industrial lighting. I mean, we have hundreds and hundreds of lamps, so I'm obviously not going to show you each one of them now. But we're starting to put them around in this somehow, which I'll give you a little tour later of that one. Just so you can see what the sort of things we've got. It's pretty cool. We've got lots of industrial lighting as well. We probably have about 20 of these lights, which look French. They're copper. We haven't switched them on yet. We might use these as street lights, or may use them as lighting inside the marquee. But they're very, very cool. And we have many of them, which would be great. Now, we've been gifted quite a few of these, which are emergency battery lighting. It's got a NATO stock number and it's 99, which means it's British Army or British Forces. I don't know anything about it. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? So we've noticed from this film production that a lot of these lamps that we've got have got battery packs inside that are converted to 3, 5 or 12 volt or 9, because there's some 9. But the great thing is we can put these around the show. Now this, we got a destroy flybridge, as you may have seen, so that'd be a real nice thing to go on a destroy flybridge in the evening, and we'll figure out what batteries that takes. But that's amazing. Try our luck and see if the next one works. Oh my god! That heavy light. In fact, I'm going to carry these around with me so you can see me. Anyway, along with those, we've got lots of cooler shades. Quite tatty, but we can paint these up or paint them cream or green sage. It's got the period cable. This is new cable, but looks the period stuff, which is great for us because it's hard to get. But these lights are great for all the different shops and all the different offices that we create, because we have 3 shops and then different not inhabited shops, but we have other places which the lights will go in as well. And we've also got some really cool industrial lights. Well, I'll just step over all our 40 lamps. So this is amazing. Quite industrial for a machine shop lamp. Now in our show this year, in the 1940s farm, we're building a small workshop. Now in World War II, the little micro workshops were amazing for the war effort to build like parts of Spitfires or general parts of vehicles or tanks, but they were spread all over the country. So we're creating our own small workshop this year at the show, which we got one of our chaps who will be actually making a part for the Spitfire on his lathes, which is pretty cool. So we'll dress his workshop with our stuff to give him the outline of what he needs, and then he'll bring his own kit as well. So that's really cool. So I've got some other lamps like this one. Now we don't know how much of this is original, but it is a searchlight. It doesn't appear to be originally on this base, but we'll fix this up, test it, make sure it's electrically safe, and then we'll have a look. That should be pretty cool. So we have things like this. Again, domestic lights. This will clean up really nice, so that'd be lovely in a hallway somewhere, or maybe in the foyer of the cinema. In fact, if you just turn you around, that's actually going to be our cinema light, foyer light on our cinema, which would be cool. Yeah. we got loads of marine lighting. So this big one here, you can see that. We've got quite a few of these. Another, again, we haven't researched them yet of where they're from. And down in that pile down there, we can look down there. There's this guy as well. We've got quite a few of those. And also, because we have a destroyer fly bridge. So the cool thing is, we've got some navigation lights, so they'll go on the bridge, and we can see those. So it's not just lighting we have, we also have quite a lot of fans and things like this, which I think this is 1930s. Somebody will tell me different, it might even be 50s. 50s, weirdly, we're quite a similar design in a lot of ways. But again, in the offices and things like that, we need to get these working and test them. That doesn't move. Oh, it does now. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this. There's many different fans there. We've been gifted lots of door furniture as well. Things like brass fittings, Bakelite doorknobs, the scutcheons. I love those scutcheons. Again, it's early days. We've got to go through all this and work out what it all is. And then we can add them to our displays and our builds, the set builds we're doing. One thing I will talk to you as well while I'm here is we're collecting lots of funnel lamps, which I've got in this stuff from this door. They've been replaced by tiny little lights, which I think they've all run out of battery for the moment. I don't think I can find the switch on this. I'm pretty sure no, it's got no battery on it, but we'll get these running. See what they look like. These will go into the American Saloon Bar, again with some gauze around it. They would look absolutely fantastic. We've got lots of different versions of these. I've also got a battery on. Do you see that? I don't think we're going to be that lucky that this turns on. It's on. Yeah, obviously that looks really bright at the moment, but we'll put that, put some gauze around that, so it look like a, well, we'd have to do it, looks like a gas lamp, but this would have been paraffin, but we'll make it look like that anyway. Again, safe, very cool. More door furniture. We've got some really nice locks, Art Deco. They might be genuine because Film World's quite funny. They just buy stuff when they need it. They don't really worry about how much it costs. So we'll go for that. That'll be nice. Maybe for the cinema that'd be quite fun. We've got a whole crate of old bottles. I don't know what they're to, but we'll probably use those again in the American Saloon Bar. And something else, which I'll show you here. We've been given about 20 boxes film cans. They're empty, there's no film in them, but they're actually quite hard to come by if you try and go out and get these. So we've got a few hundred. We'll use these as a store in the cinema, in the projection room. My intention with Mark's our chap who's got genuine 1940s projectors and films, which he'll have, but I'll probably make a rack of film cans in there as well just for depth, and that'd be really cool. It's not often, obviously there are many pianos around, but it's not often you get gifted a baby grand. So it's not outside, as you can tell, because it's not that right. We don't know how good this plays at the moment. I was going to use this in the American Saloon Bar, but we have another piano for that which fits in better. So this will probably go into our canteen area for us to enjoy when we have our cups of tea. And if someone fancies playing, they will. So yeah, it will stay with us. I don't think you can ever have enough books. So these came with us. extremely heavy. They put us way over our weight limit on the van. I believe, we don't know, please. Just beautiful. I mean, it's a shame that people throw these things away, but we'll keep, look after them. We've got lots of bookshelves that they can go on, and when I get a chance I'll go through these and have a look, and there's some really interesting content in these, and old books are just amazing because it's such a pure outlook from history of books that were made, contemporary at the time, about how things work or science. I found one book on how to fix your car, but it was all the old sort of 1930s Austins, which was quite fun. But just shows you how far we've come, and in the days when you could fix things, you're not allowed to fix anything now. Really good book. So we're starting to put together all the different light types, as you've probably seen. These are all oil lamps. Some of them are powered, some of them are still oil. These guys are probably going to the Cillian bar if Marcus thinks it's a good idea. He's quite good on checking that things are quite right, so he'll make a good job of that. We'll use these around the place as well. And then we've got just general lamps which aren't too specific to anything. We can use those around the dressing. And then if I take you across with me here, these are our marker lights. So we use these around the streets of the show. So at night time the reenactors can find their way around. These are all got little 9-volt lights in them, so it'd be really good rather than having any sort of nasty modern stuff. We will make these, so it'd be lovely. And then I'll take you up here and show the final piece I'm going to show you today. These are some of our wall lights that are coming out of the wall, and we've got some more over here. You can see that because it's getting quite dark now. So again, we've got lots of them. We're just putting them together to actually create, so you need to know what you've got, because if you can't find it when you need it, there's no point having it. So we need to process things, lay it all out, get to know what everything is and where it is. Yeah, so if you want to see more of what we're building in our things, we've got another workshop meet tomorrow. We're doing some more stuff. Next week we're going around Bath in costume, going to meet some people, just meet the general people of Bath and put lots of flyers up in the shops around Bath, so that'll be quite fun. We'll probably film that as well. Please subscribe to our channel. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us enormously in our channel. And thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.